Thank you and thank you. I am back this week. We are going to be doing Madden once again, trying to get our way through this. We are close. We are almost there for taking the Arizona Cardinals all the way. And that's the goal. I'm hoping within the next couple of times of doing this that we'll be there. We'll be done. And then after that, we'll have to find a new big series to do because this was kind of like our bigger series, and we just did other little things on the side. But it seems we're just gonna have to figure out something else. Um, but yeah, today we are facing the Steelers. As I've said many times in the past, never seen how they play in this game. So we'll just have to see. But yeah, we are gonna try our best as always, and we are going to get another win in the pocket. That is always the goal. So, and I do apologize about last week. Still don't know what happened, and if anything, I still see a little lag, and I literally don't know. Don't know. But I think I fixed the problem with the most of it. We'll see.
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
But yeah, it is time to do our thing here.
Former homes at Three River Stadium, Forbes Field once stood. We are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if the Ducks are playing anyway.
The calendar
nice.
Is turned to December, and we're in
nice, perfectly timed kick.
Yeah, we're underway in Week 13. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way.
Let's see if we've gotten rusty over this little bit.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign. Took his game to a new level and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's a type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally
he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, second down.
That's good.
For Harrison last
3's good.
17 carries,
we'll take it.
53 yards and a touchdown.
When you put the ball in the end zone 13 times on the season, one thing is apparent: you didn't do it all on your own. Offensive line is creating some nice space for you. You're putting good voltage.
And down right around
the we caught him. We caught him.
4 yards on the pickup. Now, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap?
Nah.
The ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways.
All right, they got the first.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often?
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Well darn. Couldn't get the fumble. That's all right, though. At least we got him back.
The prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him. How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
Cannot believe that. Wow. All right.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Pickett.
Me, but I picked the play. That's what I did.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a 10 down. So if you're the player, she's made some functional anything to try and slow that pressure down.
I'm calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be fourth down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on third down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
See what we can do.
On down punt from Mayan. Greg George, deep Arizona. About the return there. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their 5th-year quarterback as well.
If you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season, not too far away. He's got his guys playing at a very high.
First down. He's got it. That's it past the 50.
Oh.
Now stop it because we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. So
an injured Cardinal and an injured flipping stream. Jesus Christ. Here we go.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Murray. And he's got his big tight end here.
All right. I didn't think that was going to work, but it did. So we're going to keep it.
Just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Murray. It's complete to Brown, right side. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
The stream cannot handle my amazingness.
Cardinal on the field.
Clearly.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Murray. And the Cardinals. Rondale Moore with an amazing diving catch. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best.
At least we got a touchdown.
This team designs things well.
Not like it's going to help us with the stupid flipping stuff that's going on with stream.
That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now Matt Prater for the point after.
Perfect.
And the Cardinals will go 7.
Early lead.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Good coverage as he's dropped it to 17.
Okay.
So
That's
Pittsburgh
good.
retakes the field for their second offensive possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah,
we're going to try and make sure that doesn't happen.
We ever talk to the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive. It helped themselves out.
Oh, here we go.
But he's taken down.
Nice.
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2, and that's
Did I
sack
miss someone?
category.
Really?
Third down. Here's Pickett. A gain of 8
God dang.
on the play.
God dang. He actually
And
got
gonna
that.
make
That's
it
crazy.
4th down.
That's actually
Well, the
crazy.
good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, we're watching offensively. A little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the years. A little slow.
Oh, you don't even
Always
with
talks
me.
about a
That's
fast
true.
start,
That's true.
but it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're gonna have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Let's try this.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next week is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into
That was close.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing.
Oh, so
the answer
close.
can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room,
There.
open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So, I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is kind of a long time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried
Well, that's
about
bad.
A rifle
Ah!
picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. So the interception
It's
there.
the connection. It's the connection. It's doing this.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs.
I can't
these
believe
guys,
it.
they've already
The
clinched
first
playoff
time we've
spot,
ever
but they
gotten
know,
it picked
looking
from us.
ahead, when they get
It
into
had
the
to be the
postseason,
Steelers.
they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation,
Such
they really become
poetry.
magnified.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Look to throw it here to Harris. Oh, the gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. This is prepared for what you're practicing. This is the number 1 overall offense in the league.
Can't catch a break.
So far by Pickens, it's good for a 1st down.
And now at this point,
All these other teams were chumps compared to the
get it all back in one fell swoop.
Steelers.
This is going to be sustained drives and sure you finish points. Good throw
Except
there,
the-
Stan.
And he's sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. He under constant pressure in these sacks. They're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They come up on 2nd and long,
see what
and
we
the pass
can do.
protection just has not
That's all we
been there this
can do.
afternoon. Here running ahead, he'll cross midfield to Cardinal territory.
I'm gonna shoot.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other that nature to make sure you.
Setting up
That's fine.
Harris. And obviously, it's well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Well, at least the stream isn't crashing.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
You see, maybe we need to run the ball. Clearly, what we need to do is just run the ball.
Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has importance.
Certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point. And after about ball, so they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready.
Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you're open field, I can rob it. That doesn't work too well.
Following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I don't know what happened. The game just decided that I'm going to do another play, so I'm going to do another play. Guess or I guess not.
4th down. So they spike it on 4th down, and they will lose the football. So with their backs practically backed up against the goal line, just why did they do that?
I'm
Taking
thinking
it
the
from
same
perspective
thing.
because I have zero answer about why. How about if you're on defense and you realize
What
they're going for it in this situation? That's just blatant disrespect for your team. And you're almost incredulous. You're like, what are they planning on doing here? What
Nothing.
should we expect to see?
Win.
Incredible field position. On 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They will try. Still wasn't way to happen.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the Cards are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious
Holy.
so far, and they just play on that.
That was crazy.
That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field.
I don't know why it made me spike the ball on
Remember, next
4th
week they have
down.
the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest.
That's not sane thinking.
I think it does a little bit, but not by too
I
much.
don't
Because you're
understand the
right, you
game
get the extra
sometimes.
rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
We got it.
Good
We're
yardage
good.
after the
We're
catch
still
as that
fine.
play good
We've
for
got
30
it.
and a first.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He'll go right back to more complete in. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
We got it.
Good down to possibly take a shot. And in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Oh, my
the medical
God.
Staff
they finally have an injured player.
And we will step aside.
All right. Let's see if we can get it in with this one.
So for the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's the one he's got right. Touchdown! Trey McBride.
Yeah.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the
Good
Cardinals
God.
have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
All right. You just
Clayton
got to keep it
on
going.
the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. You
So that drive of 4
keep going.
plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. After the touchdown, out is Peter to kick. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
Right. Now
but at the same
we just
time,
need to get a couple more.
What do we have a play sheet that
I didn't move.
If you just
didn't move. That's all we need.
Still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Yannick and Gakwe, and time he went back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right for the hustle. Down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in
Well, they clearly saw the stream stop for a second.
Anymore, because
we'll stop capturing my stream at least.
They are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring back.
Man away for the 4th time today. But he'll get this away, winner air. 8 and a return of 8.
That wasn't even over there.
10 as they take over. The Cardinal offense and Kyler Murray back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here.
I don't even know what to say.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And brought down.
That's fine.
Not before reaching
That's fine.
The 45-yard
That's
line.
good. I'll take that.
11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago.
Yeah.
He does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 1st and 10, Murray.
Oh! Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
Brown. And 55
It worked
yards.
out, by the
and
way.
The Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
We often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
All right.
21-0. 21-0.
Now, if only we get 21 frames on this effing stream. Huh? That'd be nice.
After the touchdown, out is Prater.
That's all the way. Ah.
Will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, this
what
is an
was that?
Possession.
I guess he just didn't get there in time. That was the whole point. So he just didn't get there.
From a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second and 10. It's Pickett again. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers. With Harris at shotgun. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance. Reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the Defensive Player of the Week. You must not most players just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains and make the fundamental tackle.
A second down pass.
Incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Pickett back to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Okay.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today.
Why is it always on the return that it's doing this? It's the returns and touchdowns. Is it because how many people are on the field? I don't
14-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away.
I just had to throw that. It had to go away.
And the defenders are all aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gunn, Murray. 9 yards. They'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, the frustration for the defensive guys, because it's a quick play, and you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch, and then he's able to absorb the contact to complete it.
No field that is getting played.
That's fine.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We got it. We're good.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
think we'll be fine.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
No.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
That's fine. Let's go.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Shotgun now from Murray. Wow. That's her downfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 36 yards on the play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Quick slants.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
I don't know about
As we
that.
send you down to Orlando,
I might be the one
Coachman
scoring,
has
but
our
they
EA Sports
they
halftime
are
report.
they are
Coach.
wrecking me.
All right, Brandon,
actually.
thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it.
Team I've
start
faced
over
yet,
in Texas
honestly.
at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And as you see, they were winners back on
Seahawks.
Thursday
Oh,
night.
God.
Dak Prescott, terrific in the air with over 400 passing yards there. From there, we head east to Tennessee. Check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see there is the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou to check on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Traquan Smith, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their last-minute adjustments. The second half coming your way from Pittsburgh. And to bring it to you, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Run inside. Defend, inside, run, honestly.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
All right.
The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Now Grix officially, so a net gain of 1.
I'm good.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Let's feel it out. Let's feel it out. We'll do a run.
26.
Feel it out.
He'll to begin the drive. The result here, pick up of 2 to go on second down.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to have to clean up and make tackles.
Come on.
He gets into enemy territory. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout here. Throw completed to Brown. He's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Let's keep going. Keep going. Keep trying.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Very quickly here, complete. Yeah, he's going
That's
to get
good.
a solid
You
gain
just
of
need a little
9
bit
before
farther.
being brought down.
A little farther.
And right
That's
in
all.
the yard.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. It's kids are going to step in behind the line.
They are
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape times and made some adjustments. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him.
That is a rare incompletion. I really don't want to try a run, I'm going to be honest.
The offense
I got to do something. We got to do something. We got to try. We got to try and get it, so.
Running with Elliott. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created a push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight
That's what I was saying.
2020.
Passing it.
He's breaking through and blowing that play up in the backfield.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up
we're at
anything
1
in the run game. Case in point,
we're
right
at
there.
1. We could get a safety. How fun would that be?
Second and 12. Here's
Oh.
and he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get it out. Now steering for forward, the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because
that body didn't bend right. I'm just going to be honest with you there.
Success through the air.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. A third down now. Those last 2 seasons. Run for him, just no.
Oh, yeah, God.
David Collins picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner. And I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the offense. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quick. And taken at the 46. A nice punt, but a good run back as well.
That's
13 yards. And the Cardinals great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Cardinals football, Marquise Brown back out now with the Arizona offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. We're seeing a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Second down in the yard. Play fake. Murray. Ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. That's 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he gets one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
We need to shake up what we're doing here. Try and throw them
down
off.
At the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
I didn't think that was going to make it in, honestly.
The end zone, touchdown, Arizona.
We're going to take it. We're going to take it. Leave it be.
And the Cardinals had 6 to their lead.
Dorich. Yeah.
The partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them this night.
It's a team game.
It was clearly in. That's a good, too.
The team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
It double inputted. Oh, it's still getting in. Oh, I'm so happy. It double inputted. Oh, that was
just
horrible.
4 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
That could have been bad. We could have lost our PAT right there.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll come out here 5. Austin not going to try and return it. And the Steelers set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic?
Hang around, especially can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Get thrown again on.
You gotta be joking
5
me.
as he gets it to the 30.
The plan was clearly to challenge that by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him.
Yeah, how could we not?
He didn't scramble for
Come
it first,
on.
but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Look at throw, Pickett. Nowhere to go here.
Right.
He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
We got it. We got the fumble.
We talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does. And I know
that was
of
close.
One team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame.
Nice.
And anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. He'll go on deep here to Ellie, a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
I think we're going to get this one. It's going to cement our position. I don't know about that. I don't know about the legitimacy of that one. I know it's my own, but like that was a little heavy. But you know, I don't care. I got the touchdown.
Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're not going to start loosening up, you may get playing time.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
He's not. Yeah,
The Steelers ready to
I got
take
him
over
coming.
on offense.
Saw that one coming. So,
and really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass
that
game.
sounds so sad.
As you well know, in today's NFL,
It's
if
no
the
surprise
passing game
that
isn't
they're
working,
losing.
usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy
so
answer
close.
would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Down, this is Harris.
How do you move over?
5 as he gets it to the 30. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They'll probably have to try through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally and take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And the Steelers on third down.
All right.
Just one conversion and 8 tries. Not good.
Did not. I didn't miss.
Picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. That one goes for 8 yards.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the
smart,
and they're able to throw.
But I did get him.
Pickens.
I had a guy over there.
For an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 7. Yeah. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
Wow, that was a short fast. That was impressive. Actually, impressive.
It's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
That was close. He just missed it.
And misses the target, incomplete.
And that's another play
crazy.
that's painted the picture of this game overall.
Oh, they're still going. Okay. All right. Here we go.
And stops for one side and an inability to
let's see if they got it.
The
Oh, they got it.
Separation time.
Oh, they got it.
Find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Crazy.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, pick. His throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
2nd and 10.
I don't know about a lost cause. I mean, it'd be hard, but it'd be really hard, you know?
Throw again.
Oh, I shielded. That was
over the middle.
I
That's
pressed
Harris.
the button to shield.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here is 3rd down and 4. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. They got to move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league.
Oh, they're going to keep trying. Oh, my God.
A number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
It's impressive, man. Their resolve is resolving very much. It didn't work this time. It just didn't happen.
Here, but to no avail. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not?
I don't know if I want to run this ball. They are really, really good at that.
If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, stop. Big moment.
They pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after to the challenge.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone. Not used to seeing a lopsided ski. Did not make a loss of a yard, and it
loss of a yard, man.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you may have to think about going.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost
I'm going for it.
Might hurt your
Why
cover
not?
because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on target. That's a piece. And he is going to have
That's all I needed. I needed the first down. That was all.
They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th. Cloud with it. He'll take it down to about the 38. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an
This has been tough.
Well,
I'll tell you that right now. It might not look like it from the score. No, this was tough. This literally, I think the Steelers, at least right now, for this
now. Here's first and
game purpose, they've been the hardest to even put on a score at all.
For 4, second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Tenth carry now for Elliott. The 18-yard line.
Okay.
56 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. To be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
From the red zone, here's a Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
Oh,
and stops
close.
The goal a good gain against everyone yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Elliott.
No, that was way too many. That was way too many people.
That's all down to the 2. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up.
Oh yeah, they're digging their heels in.
To diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
3 from the but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball.
And he will get into the zone.
Right at the end. Right at the end.
This thing is ugly. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
God dang.
Now Prater to add the PAT.
Okay.
Now this one was a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
I don't think there's any possible way they can win.
11-play drive, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
That's not fun. That's not fun at all.
And he'll be tackled just shy of 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been for them in this one.
I brought up because we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.
He could have got that. I don't know why he didn't try it.
Both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, try to spread our fingers well.
Oh.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away.
Knocked away, baby. Knocked away.
To put it mildly, and after this one's done,
now we
you
blitz.
just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
All right.
That is caught.
He got him.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here.
Okay.
An injured Steeler on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now we just keep playing them out.
First kick. Here he's brought down for a sack.
The sack is good. Sack is good.
Good pressure, and it's second down.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in contest by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
This one winding toward a conclusion, and
blitz.
How would you assess how the secondary is playing?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment
Nice.
is that it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh my
and I tell you
God.
what, Charles, this might be about as good
This
as
one
it
was
gets. They were incredible.
Yeah,
oh
offense was
my
in fine
God.
form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
That's insane. Fudge, man. Wow. Okay. Well, bye. God dang. We're there. We are there, man. We are right there. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream. I I know it was cutting in and out. I'll have to figure out what's going on. I thought I did some stuff to fix it. Clearly, I didn't do enough. But we will be back next Saturday, same time, 7:15-ish. It'll be around 7. And yeah, I think we'll finish up with this. We'll do what we need to. And then probably do some other stuff as well. I hope you've enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and all of that awesome stuff. And also check out the other VSN channels and shows because they are all great. And like I said, I will be working on the stream quality over our little week before the next one. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.